Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and coming up here, we're going to get into the latest news and rumors going on around the silver and black. We're going to talk about Ndamukong Suh. There's been some trade buzz going on around Clelin Ferrel. We're going to look at the latest odds around Colin Kaepernick and some Madden 2023 ratings. We're going to look at those as well. So in terms of the NFL news that happened today that could potentially impact the silver and black, Akiem Hicks, he has signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to a one-year $10 million deal. It's quite a bit of money. The reason why this is relevant, because I saw it, and then I was like, oh man, if Hicks is going there, that means that Ndamukong Suh is more than likely not going back to Tampa Bay. And the latest reports that were out were that the top two teams most interested in Suh were the Bucs and the Raiders. All right, well, if the Bucs are out, does that make the Raiders the favorites? I actually think so. So when I see this, I was like, I know for a fact that the Raiders are interested. I know for a fact that the Raiders have a need at defensive tackle. Yes, there are currently 8 DTs on the roster, but realistically, you can have confidence in Bilal Nichols. You have confidence in Johnathan Hankins. He's recovering right now from a surgery. I've been told he's going to be 100% okay for the upcoming season. But then the other 6 players, you got 2 rookies, still some question marks there. The other 4 dudes, they're just depth, and you can't even tell me that all 4 of those players are a lock to make the roster. So you go out, you get a mean, nasty dude like Ndamukong, who's had 6 sacks in the past 2 seasons, 12 combined. Yes, he's 35 years old, but he can still get it done. So if y'all watching right now want the Raiders to go out and sign Ndamukong Suh, like this video right now. I bet you Suh's going to start searching his name soon. I want the Raiders to see this video. If you want Ndamukong Suh in silver and black, like this video right now. Coming up next on the Raiders Report, Clelin Ferrel. Is he going to be getting dealt? There are some interesting stories around this, some interesting rumors that we will go ahead and get to. But you know what, man? I got something pretty cool, and let's talk about it here. Who do y'all think could eat more? Do you think Johnathan Hankins or me? Eating competition. Who ends up eating more? Let's just say we're eating burgers. Type MR for me, or if you think it's Johnathan Hankins, let me know. Type JH. The reason why we're saying this is because I'm actually going to be doing a competitive eating contest with Raiders defensive tackle Johnathan Hankins. So if you want, get your tickets now. You can see the link down there below. It's chatsports.com/burgers. Date and time, Saturday, June 11th from 1 to 4 p.m. Location, Barcode Burgers in Las Vegas, 1590 East Flamingo Road. The ticket price is $20, but the proceeds are going to the Just One project. All the proceeds, we will do raffles, we will do other giveaways, and all the proceeds that we make, they're going to go to the Just One Project, which the Just One Project is a nonprofit organization that connects community by inspiring people to give back, get involved, and make a difference in the lives of disadvantaged families and children. Our projects positively impact the people we serve and fill their basic needs. So for Hankins and I, we're going to try to tackle this, and this kind of looks like a thumbnail that you would see on a Pornhub video, but instead of a you know what? It's a burger. It's a humongous burger. It's 3 7-ounce patties. It's like 3.5 pounds plus. We got to go ahead and tackle fries. If you don't want to just see Johnathan Hankins and I eat some giant burgers, here's some other players that are going to be in attendance. Bilal Nichols, Andre James, Neil Farrell Jr., Jalen Richard, former Raiders running back, Kendall Vickers, and I was told these guys might show up. So if Nate Hobbs and Jonathan Abram there, that's pretty dope as well. It's going to be a really fun experience. And remember, this all goes to charity. This venue, Barcode, holds about 100 people. So it's going to be first come, first serve. So get your tickets now. They are going to go quick. You can scan this QR code here, or you can go down to the link, chatsports.com/burger. Let's now talk about Clelin Ferrel, and as a trade coming for Mr. Cle, I am going to give this one just win, baby head. And I'm going to say there's a 25% chance of it happening. Why? If the Raiders want to trade Cle because somebody's interested, peace, see ya, hasta la vista. But Bleacher Report went ahead and they released an article about NFL vets who should seek a trade before the 2022 season. I giggle to myself because Clelin's 25 years old. If that's what a vet is, I understand he's been in the league for 3 years, but is a vet 25 who's played 3 years? I don't know. Ferrell was listed for the Raiders, and with the fact that Las Vegas has already declined his 5th-year option, I can wrap my mind around it. What Bleacher Report, I do feel like, is struggling to realize here is, are there going to be anybody out there that wants to trade for him? I don't have the great answer for that. So this is what Bleacher Report had to say. It's hard to imagine Ferrell doing any more for the Raiders in 2022 than he did the past 3 seasons. He's all but buried on the depth chart, and with new defensive coordinator Patrick Graham set to utilize more 3-man fronts, Ferrell is just flat out a bad fit. He's not athletic enough to play rush linebacker, not big enough to hold the point of attack as a 5 technique end. Ferrell badly needs a change of scenery, and there are some 4-3 defenses that teams like the Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, and Houston Texans that might be willing to throw a late pick into a dice roll on Ferrell's potential. So, yes, I could see Philly and Houston being more likely. I wouldn't want the Raiders to trade him to Kansas City unless they gave us a better pick, honestly. I wouldn't just do it for a day 3 pick because, to me, Ferrell knows too much. But if the Raiders do decide to trade Clee, this is essentially what happens. The Raiders save $4.77 million. Vegas would then have to eat $5.21 million in dead cap hit because of the way that his contract is structured. So sure, you do end up saving a little bit of money here, which is great and all. And then you're telling me after June 1st, you get 19.75. You can add another $5 million to that for math's sake. We're sitting at 24. And then you get another 5.7 on top of that. Almost $30 million in salary cap space. That does sound pretty good. I would like for Clee to be able to figure it out, and I would like for Patrick Graham to be able to get it work with him. But I do think Bleacher Report is kind of right here. So be honest with me, y'all. Do you want the Raiders to trade Clelin Ferrel? Let me know. Y for yes and for no. This show is about you guys interacting with us in the comments section. So type Y for yes, type N for no. Should the Raiders trade Clelin Ferrel? The next story around Davante Adams, and is Davante a 99 overall in Madden? I don't play Madden. I am terrible at Madden, but if he's anything less than a 99, you shouldn't go out and buy the game. It's for just win, babies, and we actually got a little bit of a leak here. For anybody that does like to play Madden, here are the 6 players that are part of the 99 overall club. Patrick Mahomes, FKC, Aaron Donald, Davante Adams, Myles Garrett, Cooper Kupp, and TJ Watt. Yes, there are 2 receivers on this list, but you know what? Davante Adams, he might be a 99. Cooper Kupp's probably like a 98.9. I'm just going to think in my mind that Davante is the best receiver in the game. So with June 1st right around the corner, I've been getting asked a lot, Mitch, who are some free agents that we're about to get all this money? Who are the free agents that you would go ahead and target? So the list that you're about to see are not the players that are the most likely to sign with the Raiders. It is a list that if I had if I have a phone. I do have a phone. I promise you I have a cell phone. But if I had the power to pick up the phone and call these players, I would do it in this order here. Before I show you my top 10, if you haven't already, hit me up on IG or Twitter. Make sure you do so. I will warn you, I am going to a bachelor party tomorrow morning. If you're watching this live, Wednesday, I'm going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If any breaking news happens around the silver and black, don't worry. I'm still going to be making a video. It's just going to be with me and my crazy buddies from college. So stay tuned on all of that. In terms of the free agent targets that I see for the Raiders, I have it ranked from 1 to 10. And this is how I would pick up the phone and give them a call. Darrell Williams. If he's not a Raider, I'm going to be mad, but I'm starting to think that it's not going to happen. OBJ, I don't think wide receiver is a major need, but he's a talented player. Anthony Barr, hell of a dude. If you're looking for an inside corner, give me Chris Harris Jr. If not, just found out today that Janoris literally changed his name to Jack Rabbit Jenkins. So we're going to refer to him now as Jack Rabbit Jenkins. At number 6, Ndamukong Suh, Jamie Collins, Cole Beasley, A.J. Johnson, and then to round out my top 10 of free agents that I would call after June 1st, getting that $19.75 million, it's Trey Flowers. So after seeing that list, obviously there's a lot of players out there, and I would imagine that there should be some players that want to sign with Las Vegas. It's a good market. You can make extra money, and the Raiders have some money to spend. So name a free agent that the Raiders should sign. If you want to name more than one, if you want to name 2 or 3, all I ask that you do is just go ahead and also include the money that you believe the Raiders would have to pay them. If you want to see even more free agent targets, I actually released a video on locals yesterday. Raiders free agent targets after June 1st. Here is the thumbnail. You can go over on locals at raidersreport.locals.com and you can go ahead and click on it. If you want to see another video that's probably one of my favorites, the Raiders will do something that hasn't been done since 1980. Oh no, what is it going to be? It's also my pinned tweet on Twitter, which, of course, Raiders and Chill. I go live at least once a week talking mailbag questions, discussing everything, and this is probably my new favorite thumbnail that I made, or my most recent video on locals, ranking the top 10 players on the Raiders right now. If you ain't first, you're last, and if you don't chew Big Red, well then. All right, let's talk about the next story here. It's around the Raiders. Are they the favorites to sign Colin Kaepernick? Just take a breath. It's for Just Win, babies. Believe it, baby. But don't just take it from me. It's also according to the latest odds out there. When you do look at the latest odds, the latest are minus 105 for no team to sign Colin. When you see plus 200 for the Raiders, for those of you that don't bet often, that essentially means if you put down $10, you're going to win 20. So you win technically $10. Does that make sense? Then there's plus 750. Carolina at plus 1,200. Detroit at plus 1,250. And then the field at plus 750. So according to the odds, yes, the Raiders are the most likely team to go out and sign Cap. Speaking of Cap, should the Raiders sign Kaepernick? I want you to type Cap for yes or no Cap for no. This is how I am going to end today's NFL news and Raiders rumors show. So should the Raiders sign Kaepernick, type Cap for yes or type no Cap for no.